Day 38 solution should be quite a quick one because we've already written something like this before. Let's start by copying and pasting our code from day 31. So day 31, you'll see there that I've got a simple color change program that changes the color of the text based on the input that's coming in. But we just need to change that a little bit because what we're going to be getting is the color letter, an individual letter that describes which color. So that means we need to reduce the color to this. So the W needs to be replaced by a space because any space will reset it to white. So we're not going to do W for white, we're going to do space for white for that resetting. I'm just dealing with red, blue, yellow, green and purple here just for brevity's sake. But of course you can go and look up all the colors you want and put them. You can go and look up the color table from the previous lessons and put them all in if you'd like. I also need to do a few changes here now because I don't want the end of any of these to do anything. I don't want it to add a space in. I don't want it to press return. I just want them to change the color and carry on ignoring what's going on. Okay, now the clever bit. We're going to go, the sentence is the input from the user. The user is going to type in their sentence and we're going to split it up. It's going to be reasonably straightforward. We're going to do for letter in sentence. So that's going to extract every single letter from that sentence and allow us to do something with it. Actually, these are all returns. We don't need them to be returns. We can make those prints, which will be much easier. Part of my brain that's just angry at me for leaving those spaces between an argument and its bracket. I'm going to get rid of those. So that's better now because that's just going to do the job. We don't need a return. We don't need to handle it on the return path. We can just get it to do the job. So what we're going to do is twofold. We're going to send the letter to the color printer function called color change. And then we're going to actually print out the letter. So we're going to do color change letter. Now, of course, if that letter isn't in there, nothing's going to happen. It's going to carry on as it did. We're then going to print out the letter, making sure that we've got nothing at the end of it. So everything should print quite nicely. And then I'm going to unindent here and I'm going to make it so that right at the end, we print a new line. So let's try this out. I am having a lot of fun learning Python with my fantastic teacher. So that worked, but there are some areas where I think we can improve it. For a start, if we just send it the letter, then the capitalized letters are not going to work here. So instead of just sending it the letter, I'm going to send it letter.lower. Now it's not going to change what's printed out, but it is going to allow us to do something quite cool here. So let's have a look. Is there anything that was affected by that? Doesn't look like it. Oh no, P. This one should end up purple, shouldn't it? So this capital P should really be purple. So let's try that again now that we're sending the lowercase version, which should match the if statement. Pop that sentence in there. And there we go. Now it's picking up the capitals as well, which is quite cool. And if you go in and you extend that if statement to cover all the colors that we know about, you should be able to get something that looks quite cool quite easily.